What's going on, Jerome? So with the quasi-surprising, but not really surprising, release of veteran running back Alexander Mattison, that means there's a power vacuum in the Vikings backfield, and that means that third-year running back Ty Chandler, the pride of North Carolina, come on, raise up, has a beautiful opportunity to become the Vikings running back one going forward. Now, he looked good last year as well, and Kevin O'Connell had some high praise talking about Ty during his time at the Combine. Quote, "I love where Ty is at. Going to be a big offseason for him. Really, really excited about Ty." Also, during his presser, Matthew Berry of Fantasy Football Guru basically just straight up asked Kevin O'Connell, "Hey, what's going on with running backs?" Now, you notice he didn't mention Mattison, but he really talked up Ty Chandler. And then you had the release of Mattison a couple days later. So, of course, everyone knew what was up. But Ty Chandler, like we said, the pride of North Carolina. That's right. Ooh, star of the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Good times, man. Also played at Tennessee back in the day. And, of course, with this being the Combine week, I mean, 8.87 on the RAS, but more importantly, a 4.38 40. Duke can fly now, as well as a 1.52 10-yard split, which is pretty damn good. 1,000 yards, 13 tutties, 6 yards per carry in 2021, his final year in Chapel Hill. So looked pretty damn good there. And, of course, Ty Chandler, 5th-round pick in 2022 by the Vikings, and probably would have gotten the time of day a little bit as a rookie, but he ended up breaking his thumb and sort of was a non-factor his rookie season. But last year got a little something going after the Vikings parted ways with Dalvin Cook and Alexander Mattison. Pretty ineffective the first part of the year, as well as Cam Akers, who was traded mid-season. He went down with another torn Achilles, which is just really sucks, man. But Ty Chandler made the most of his opportunity, 461 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. He was the leading touchdown runner for running backs for the Vikings. 4.5 yards per carry, which is much better than Madison's 3.9. 9 carries of 10 plus yards, 14 missed tackles, 2.86 yards per carry after contact, which is very important with the Vikings interior offensive line the way that it is. Also, a very adept receiver, 21 catches for $159. 0 goose egg. D'Angelo Russell drops. Mattison had 6, which was almost as bad as the fumbles. Now, Chandler does need to work on pass protection, but that comes down to coaching. That comes down to putting in the work. But, I mean, bottom line, Ty Chandler, he's shown, like, if you give him an opportunity, if you give him a chance to be RB1, he can be a game breaker. And in that really horrific loss to the Bengals, I mean, Ty Chandler had a career game. 23 carries for $132, 5.7 yards per tote, had a rushing touchdown, which is rare for the Vikings running backs last year. Also threw in 3 catches for 25 yards on 4 targets. He was great. That's what makes the back-to-back tush pushes with Nick Mullins, who cannot squat as much as Jalen Hurts, as behind the smallest center in the league with the smallest guy on your team doing the pushing, back-to-back plays when Ty Chandler was absolutely cooking the Bengals. That's frustrating. That's super frustrating, man. But right now, you would have to say that Ty Chandler is the prohibitive favorite to start the season atop the depth chart. Now, it could certainly still go to running back by committee. Maybe King Kenne gets in there a little bit. Dwayne McBride, last year's 7th-round rookie, maybe he gets something going. Who knows? And yes, this could potentially be one of the greatest free agent running back classes ever. Do the Vikings spend up? Do they pay big-time money for, say, a Saquon or Derrick Henry or a Tony Pollard or Josh Jacobs? Remains to be seen. I would say likely not. And it does seem like there is a lot of confidence in Ty Chandler, as well as in the draft. I mean, the Vikings could spend, maybe could and should spend a mid-round pick or an early day 3 selection on one of the top running backs in this class to pair up with Ty Chandler. But it's conversation for another day. Either way, like Ty Chandler, I believe in him, man. Like he's a true 3-down back, as well as he's explosive out of the backfield. Every single time he touches the rock, he has a chance to hit a home run. He's a patient runner. He's a tough runner on the inside, as we saw in the Bengals game. So yeah, I think that Ty Chandler, it's his time, man. It is absolutely the time for the pride of UNC/Tennessee to rise on up and take his spot as running back 1 for the Vikings. But your thoughts are thoughts. Ty Chandler, he ready for RB1. Let us know in the comment section below. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.